Gamer Harold, what's up, dude? How are you? We're starting our third Dynasty. We're gonna have 3 Dynasties we're gonna alternate. And this one is actually a little more sentimental to me, aside from, I am very tired, dude. Like, I helped a former teacher of mine, or my mom's today, and he had some storm damage that he had from a couple of months ago, and buddy, I'll tell you, I'm gonna be feeling it tomorrow morning. I think I got a little bit of sun on my neck too, because my neck is feeling a little toasty. But this Dynasty is going to be a little more sentimental to me because this is a Dynasty that's going to honor a friend of mine's dad. My buddy John, that he just celebrated a birthday the other day, and you know, his dad passed away about a month ago, so this one's going to be a little more emotional, but we're going to alternate between the 3 Dynasties as we go along. So, sorry, Alex Golish. You are no longer the Auburn head coach. So, let me go ahead and get into all of this. So he was a big-time Auburn fan, and so this one's going to be a really interesting one for me. So let me see if I can find a head that looks remotely similar to him. So like I said, yeah, this is going to be our 3rd Dynasty. We're going to rock with that. And he was a bit on the muscular side, so we're going to say he was... He's going to have the similar look to John. I like those. We're going with those. So let's see what we can do. And you can see Auburn hasn't really been the greatest since 2020. They've had a couple of 6 and 7 seasons, and then every other season's been 5 and 7. So that's just how it is. Alright, so we apparently have a little more to work with than obviously. So we're gonna set up our recruiting board real quick and see what we got. Oh, we gotta get 3 quarterbacks. We're gonna go with those 3 guys. Running back. Oh, we got a guy that's ready. He's wanting to come to Auburn. Receivers. As far as receivers go, we got 4 of those now. Tackle. So let's try getting that guy. We need to try to get a little ambitious with the bigger ones. Outside linebacker. Pivy. I appreciate that, Gamer Harold. Feed. I appreciate that. My buddy Teacher plays games. He's also a really good one. I know he is also a teacher like myself. Right now I'm a sub, but once I get my master's next year, we will be back in a classroom full time. But he streams some. I think he's getting back into the actual coaching as well. So he probably, that's probably why he hasn't been on as much. But he's a good dude. He's another one that I would highly recommend to anybody who maybe loves, the sports side of things. And fun fact, Gamer Harold, I also do some weather streams here when we have some we have some very active weather, because I almost thought for a little bit there tonight that I was gonna have to do some weather streaming. I was like, oh goodness, it looks a little hairy here. Might have to go on stream for some weather, but thankfully I didn't. Thankfully, I think everything's going to stay under severe limits here tonight. Just going to be some rain, pretty much off and on. But, nothing we're not accustomed to here in Alabama. I mean, we have the man, the myth, the legend, James Spann, who does a lot of weather around here. Started his own network. Oh, we got a gym. Bro. Bet Cherry Bomb's already asleep. let's come back up here and we'll go ahead and scout these guys too. Because why not, right? Oh, we got a bust. That guy's a bust. But it's fine. It's fine. So we'll go ahead and real quick look at the schedule for Auburn. We got Baylor, Southern Miss, Florida, Vandy, Tennessee, Georgia, LSU, Ole Miss. Oh, that's going to be a tough stretch right there. Arkansas, Mississippi State. That is Samford. And, of course, Alabama in Tuscaloosa. All right. Let's go ahead and get into the season. I may only play one game tonight. May play two. I don't know. It just depends on how I feel. We got a bunch of guys that are... So here are our goals here, our AD expectations. We've got to maintain a national powerhouse facilities for the next 4 seasons. We got to beat Alabama, and we got to be ranked in the top 15 at any point in the season. I don't know if this is going to be, if we're going to be good. If that's going to be doable, but we're going to do what we can. So we got that. Let's come to recruiting. Okay, so we can offer scholarships. Okay. So we got a lot of we got a lot more NIL with Auburn than we do with any of our other teams. We're going to give him 175 on NIL. So his expected NIL. This guy, he only expects 110, but we've got to push the needle here. Some of these guys. Cherry Bomb, welcome in. Your ears must have been burning. 26% cool. We're going to give you 74 bonus points. Your ears must have been burning because I just said, I wonder if Cherry Bomb's awake right now. I almost went to bed. I was like, I was telling Gamer Harold, I was spent today, dude. I helped a former teacher of mine with some storm cleanup, and it was a lot, but we got a lot done, and so and it was a little roasty toasty. I feel like I overdid it a little bit, but it was very roasty toasty too. So playing Animal Crossing again tonight, awesome, dude. Animal Crossing is one of my faves, but eventually I want to do an Animal Crossing stream, but we'll wait and see. I think we're gonna do Tomodachi Life for sure. Here in the near future. There's our gym that we want to get. We really want to get this guy, so I'm gonna offer him probably 200. That's going to be a lot in our NIL, but we got plenty of Scullies we can offer here. We want to get some players. We got a lot more with... Dude, Post Taco Bell fired up. Dude, this is one of the ones from NCAA 11. Bro, that is so cool. I haven't listened to the whole... Alright, so Post Taco Bell fired up. You got a wheel spin, so hey, this is for you, Post Taco Bell fired up. Oh, you got a redeemer choice. So you can pick from any of the things. We got word of the day. We got the hot honey. We got a free player. Free out of conference game. We got the jerky, which I'm really not feeling tonight. We got the ginger ale. We got truth or dare. We got wear the other team's gear. I don't have any Baylor gear, unfortunately. And we have stream sponsor, so you can get any of those. Oh, I do too. Cherry Bomb, I do too. It's a dope name, I'm telling you. It is a very cool name. Oh, of course you would say the jerky. Of course you would say the jerky. Hold thine tacos, good sir. I'm about to regret every decision that has been made today, probably, as a result of this. Alright. Let me find it real quick. Alright, before I get into the game, our first game with Auburn, here we go. I still love the flavor. I still love the flavor. It's great. It's fantastic. I love it. So our timer is gonna start 12:40. Remember that, 10 minutes. I can't drink anything. still got 70. Alright. Let's finish scouting this guy first. J-Bomb, I'm gonna let you keep up with the time here. Tell me when my 10 minutes are up. So, here we got Baylor. Appreciate it, Cherry Bomb. Let me see what the spread actually is on this game. So Auburn is a 7.5 point favorite. By the way, we did pull it off last night, Cherry Bomb. We had to go to overtime, but we pulled it off. All right, so we're gonna say we're a 7.5 point favorite because it says the spread is between 6.5 and 7.5. So we're gonna go with the higher of the two. Auburn versus Baylor. First game of this dynasty. We have 3 rolling. Yeah, it went to overtime on the 7th try, and I was very aggravated. I was like, oh no, we're about to blow this. Let me see where this game is being played first. Because I want to say this one's supposed to be in Atlanta. Yeah, it's in Atlanta. Beautiful. But yeah, I was kind of sweating buckets because we kicked a field goal, and I was like, oh no. They were driving. I was like, they're going to beat us.
Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. A neutral side showdown.
So here we go. There's old Vern. The man, the myth, the legend.
It's the Baylor Bears and the Auburn Tigers. Along with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, Holly Rose. Some interesting storylines setting up in this one.
Thank you, guys. I have checked in with the Tigers head coach here pregame. He is so excited to lead his team out onto this field where he was a player himself. He has waited his turn.
Went to overtime. We kicked the field goal. I'm like,
he said, I cannot wait to be the head coach and be the leader that
good, J-Bob. So we get the ball first in this game.
Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. And he takes this from inside the 5.
Oh! Oh my goodness! Are we about to start this dynasty with a kickoff return for oh my!
Just barely able to keep him from housing it on that.
I'm still gonna clip that because I thought we were about to have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Bro, he just ran out of gas there at the end, but we're starting in the red zone. How about that? That is our best start to a dynasty yet on 27.
Take the field first.
So here comes Byron Brown.
The incoming transfer from the University of South Florida. One of the better quarterbacks in college football and capable of putting on a show.
All right, so
this offense has
let's see what we got here.
Field position. In the red area, it's
Cobb. Cobb's gonna finish it for us. Strike up the band, baby. Yes, sir.
And that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
And you just cannot draw up the start of a season any better than that. Opening drive of the first game of the year and that fire, you're down the field.
I really wished we could have returned that, but that's even better. Just take it in on the first play from scrimmage. That is insane.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point. And
we're already up 7-0.
That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. And he's going to bring it out.
Oh.
He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it. The Bears offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. Here are the guys we expect to be impact players in this.
So they got DJ Lagway, the transfer from Florida.
Sends it back in motion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
Oh, man. Their run game's pretty good, too.
Pick up to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
Oh, they're 5 wide already.
Lagway. Got it in the middle.
He broke out of the first tackle, but didn't get past that second. We're like, no, sir, you shall not pass.
Second and long. Back to pass, it's Lagway.
At least Auburn doesn't have to play against Oklahoma this year.
It's Brown. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. They go play action with Lagway.
Play action.
Got it.
Get him in the backfield. We got him for no gain.
Backed up now. Here's second and long.
All right.
He wants to throw it again.
Back to throw again.
And he
dropped it.
I think he wanted
Let's
to
go.
run before he secured it.
Well, no secret, this guy was a big part of their key to success. Already 2 catches on the opening drive, and they go back to him again. This time the defense is in better position, and they force the incompletion.
It's so nice.
Playing just like he did at Florida.
Know a pass is coming. You worked on it all
Lagway's playing just like he did at Florida. Let's see if we can return this punt for a touchdown. They're not going to even give us a chance to.
Make sure
I was going to say, let's see if we can return this punt for a touchdown, but okay, Vandy, we see you 55-0.
Run inside. It's Cobb. They didn't get a push
he didn't get anything that time.
It'll be no gain on the play. Let's talk for a second about Auburn. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can't it?
We're going to run it with Byron Brown.
Everybody, they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are
I
angry.
made it 10 minutes.
Feel like they're
Thank
being
you.
disrespected, and they want to make a point.
Let me get a sip of this monster coffee now.
You hear it all season.
Irish cream monster coffee.
And they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and that they'll get themselves into those rankings.
Bars.
Rush
Byron Brown, what are you doing?
And that's absolutely going to be one of the keys to this.
We're going to go for it. I don't care.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Intercepted, and the defense is set up. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32.
Man, that's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, just this is where you go to the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind today.
First pass, and oh no, potato chip. First pass for Byron Brown in an Auburn jersey. And he throws an interception.
In the backfield, it's Brown. Turning it on. They make the stop at this.
And now they're in the red
does
zone.
Some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
And those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that
Auburn doesn't have Cam Coleman anymore, though.
I can't give him the football because a lot of times these guys, they're good with it after the catch. They got that quickness, they got that speed, and he showed some of it there.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's got the tight end. That completion gets them inside.
They've already got an
Indian
player.
Defense is running out of room to defend. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll move the tight end. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. And boy, is he close
4th and inches, and they're going to go for a field goal. I would go for this.
Here comes the field
Maybe
goal
I'm just a bit of a gambler
here.
here.
Right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. It's good. Easy call for the refs. That'll bring him to within 4.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead.
All right, let's see what we can do on this drive here.
Brown will throw it. He'll pull it down and run. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. The Tigers
This
can
might be
really
a hot
attack
take,
on
Cherry
this
Bomb.
2nd and short.
You might, I don't know how many people might think this would be a hot take,
Going to try to get it
but
himself. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
You know, as a
maybe
quarterback, when you make good decisions like
our
that,
school lunches were onto something when they started giving us these baked Lay's potato chips, because I'm telling you, they are probably my favorite now.
Play for the offense.
I think as a quarterback, you get in your mind before the snap a lot of times where you're going with the football, and sometimes you lock on it a little bit too long, and right there I think he did. He'd probably want that throwback.
Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. Tackled almost immediately.
We got a
They're
3rd
well short
down
of the first
here.
down. Now facing a
Never much of a school lunch girly. That's fair, Cherry Bomb. I still say this, and I will say this until the day I retire from teaching. But I'm telling you, Crispito Day is probably by far my favorite day. And now as a teacher, you know, and as teachers, you're able to have, you know, your own refrigerator, or you can
everything seems to be working for this
use the community refrigerator in the teacher's lounge. But I'm telling you, Crispitos with
keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cobb. And a nice
the cheese dip that you can get from like a Mexican restaurant that they sell in the stores. 10 out of 10.
Crease, and he can make yards for it.
That's real.
There we go, Singleton.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
My tendencies, I have the same one.
QB,
Turkey and cheese sandwich, blueberries. Oh my goodness, that sounds phenomenal.
Guy, but it's not a surprise.
Like, see that?
To him, good things
That's something I did. Like, see, Thursdays and Fridays at work, I wouldn't even take anything. Because Thursdays and Fridays. So Thursdays, there's this little
early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves.
place in Oneonta called Hometown Bowls, and they have like salads, fruit bowls, and we have another turnover. This one might be a scoop and score.
Inside the 40, the 20. Touchdown.
Oh my gosh.
The defense takes matters into its own hands.
What a nice job by the defense. Not only getting the football out, the awareness to scoop it up. I got space, get up the field, a little caravan to the end zone, making the big play.
I'm saying, J-Bob. I'm saying.
You give up a
But,
touchdown and you haven't scored that many points. They got to get it together.
So there's this place in Oneonta called Hometown Bowls, and they would deliver to Susanville on Thursdays. And pretty much every Thursday I would get the grilled chicken salad with Southwest sauce, with Southwest Ranch.
Lining up
10 out of 10. And I would get a fruit bowl.
And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead.
Superior.
10-7.
10 out of 10.
That
Every time. They like
dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up.
Hometown Bowls does not miss.
Until the band starts
and
playing.
They have where you can like make whatever kind of bowl fruit bowl you want. You can make whatever kind of bowl you want, like regular bowl
at the 17.
as well.
They'll get this drive going from the 17.
We're gonna have to put the backup quarterback in because our quarterback is already hurt. Byron Brown is already.
Quickly, maybe picked up one on the play.
Now that mentioned it,
Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
That does sound pretty solid.
They'll go to the counter. That is a big win for this defense.
They are not going to let us do anything.
As soon as he got the ball. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense.
Yeah, they have pretty much a lot of stuff. But Fridays, there's a little coffee shop boy. It's about, unfortunately, they're turning a corner, turning the page, doing something else, I think. But it was a coffee shop called Sharecroppers, and oh yeah, for sure. There's a coffee shop called Sharecroppers in Sneed, and they would deliver it to us as well. And I would usually either get a BLT with my coffee, and I would always get the Fruit Loop latte, Fruit Loop iced latte, 10 out of 10.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be
and
careful of.
I would either get a BLT or I'd get the soup of the week or soup of the day and a BLT.
Play fake Lagway.
And I'm telling you, it was. Oh, we got an interception! Let's go!
Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
I would get the soup of the day and a BLT, and it was superior. So Thursdays and Fridays, I really did not take a lunch unless I absolutely had to. Which sometimes I would, have some leftover tacos from karaoke, and I would take them and just get a coffee. So we're down 10-7 after first quarter.
Let's take a look at the numbers through the first quarter.
But I would sometimes have leftover tacos from karaoke, and I would take those and just get the coffee. But I'm telling you, Thursdays and Fridays were
lots of
my
time
days.
left, and we are ready to get back to it and open the second period. Split backs here.
And then there would be days where I would take my lunch, and then I'd still be hungry. So I'd go in and get some of the lunch that they had.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through.
And
nice job just
always
nullifying that
great.
run altogether.
He'll try to get to the marker himself. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. And the Tigers
It's crazy how somehow in every one of our streams, whether it's us, whether it's us here, whether it's Revocation Radio, or even Michael, I'm telling you, we always bring in food somehow. And I love it. I love it because
they don't on this play, and the big fella eats.
I
Nowhere to
like
go.
talking about
When
food.
you run into
Food
him,
is
you usually meet the ground.
Knocked down immediately at the line of scrimmage.
They go with the option, quarterback keeps it himself, and look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This
food is
offense should
amazing,
keep
of course it
dialing
will.
up these option
Exactly.
plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB
Food
prevent you
is
from running this scheme in your
like
playbook.
my favorite
And on
subject.
fourth down, here comes the field goal unit.
Like, I know I'm a
They'll have
math
to
guy,
generate
but
power and some accuracy.
lunch
A
was my favorite
50-yarder
subject
from the
in
left
school.
hash.
Oh man, we're gonna miss this. We're gonna miss that, and it was
one will leave
short.
a mark. No good.
To be fair, usually in Michaels, that's around the time. Yeah, that is true.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate, and listen, kickers have improved the last couple
Usually
of years.
I've either had dinner or I'm having dinner
then.
then.
Naylor sends out the offense to go to work. Got the quick completion. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down.
Ooh, abdominal strain.
Great job.
We got a guy with an abdominal strain.
Right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
So now it's second and long. Throwing, Lagway.
See, they brought mascot mode back into college football 27. And basically it's a mode where you can play a game with specifically mascots. And I'm still slightly irate that they did not put JSU's coffee in. They've got South Carolina's coffee in, but they don't have JSU's coffee, and it makes me sad because we should have been.
To the ground, he's got it again.
We're the superior coffee. We should have won
He stopped at the
in 2023.
picking up 10 yards and the first down. And the Bears are moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun, they'll run it. There he goes. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
Picks up the first down. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Bears pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Quick completion to the right. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for
Oh man, we are not playing good.
the offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs.
Assists are such a weird concept now that I think about it after
Got
getting
his
trained.
man. Quick throw,
The one I
and he's
have
not going
is basically
anywhere. The
messing with-
defense
oh my
was
goodness.
all over it.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates
Ingrown
like,
hairs
guys,
are
what's
terrible.
up?
Ingrown
You're gonna block
toenails
for me on a
are the
screen?
bane of
Seriously?
existence.
I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
Lagway wants to throw. Punts it out of the air. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun on third down, Lagway. Wide out trying to get it in.
And they're in again.
And they
Touchdown.
will score. Touchdown, Bears.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I love the decision-making by the
I
quarterback.
can believe it, Cherry Bomb. That
receiver in
sounds
that situation of the game,
awful.
but defense, come on. You got to know that's the guy the QB's looking for.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10.
I'm saying, Cherry Bomb.
A 67-yard touchdown drive there. And they finish things off
They
with an
do not
8-yard
deserve
toss for the
that
score.
touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
All right. We haven't won a season opener in any of the dynasties that we've started thus far, and I don't want to go 0-3 to start our dynasty experience on 27 in our first game.
Keeping it on the ground inside.
I don't want to go 0-3 in season openers in our dynasties. That would be very bad.
It's definitely too early to
It'd be very sad,
there's
too.
some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're
And so,
becoming
funny
a
story.
one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more
I was looking at
physical.
my Facebook memories
Welcome
earlier,
to the
and
frustrating reality
the
of college football. Like the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it
one of
down,
the stories,
get
one of the
positive
memories
yards,
that popped
makes
up
the
on
defense
Facebook
have to
was
account for every single
when I
play.
started the Mississippi
That's
State
gotta hurt
dynasty
for the
last
offense,
year
'cause You're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his
on
athleticism,
26
Wait just a
with
minute, guys.
James
The offense
Spann
looks as
as
if
the
they're
head
going
coach
for it in
at
their own
Auburn,
end. On fourth down,
or
going
at
to the
Mississippi
air.
State rather.
He's got enough, and they roll the dice on
And
fourth down.
I had like a
and they
whole
keep the drive
storyline and
alive.
everything.
The definition
It was great
of
because that was right around the time that James Spann was like putting down retirement rumors. Because people are like, "Oh, James Spann is retiring." No, that man is going to be. That man is going to do weather on the green wall from beyond his
I
grave.
don't know if the quarterback
Like,
got confused on first down.
he's
He
gonna
thought the
pass
defense was gonna be in man
away
coverage that time,
on
but they
that
were in
green
zone.
wall
They fooled him and
at
just
the
didn't seem
Alabama
like he
Weather
had his
Network.
eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And
He puts him in business.
so I was like, you know what? Him having to dispel retirement rumors, I'm going to make a dynasty with him. So I did last
Looking
year.
to throw.
And
Fires left.
our quarterbacks are terrible.
Can swing momentum. Stopped at the 46-yard
All
line.
three of
Just
you
making a play
are
and turning
terrible.
in the interception.
I think I need to cut all three of y'all.
Always see where the ball is. They see the receiver, they get to chase him. A really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field.
Boo, yeah. Boo this man. Boo. Reminds me of that scene in The Waterboy.
Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
And that's just an example of the defense having a better play call than you have on offense. I like the creativity offensively.
Second down
How about
here.
the defense
And they're going to
having
take it to the
their
2-minute
quarterback in
timeout.
position to make the play.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. And, guys, that completion might have helped the old confidence, but it didn't help the down and distance. 2nd and 10 here. Lagway on the play action. Now sliding to his left. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50.
Nice
All
job
right,
by the defense.
third down, big third down here.
Keys. You got to make sure you're reading those guys up front. They did a good job. They saw it. They pulled the trigger. They knew the quarterback had it. They weren't fooled. Strung it out. Did a nice job of limiting the damage with that QB run.
He's going for a big play downfield.
Well, we had a pick in our hands.
Incomplete pass. He had a huge
But we didn't give
gain
up
in his
anything there,
fingers,
so
and
I'm
he
not
couldn't
complaining.
hold on. The Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And
it's
it
going
looks
to go
as
for a
if this one's going to
touchback.
carry into the end zone for a touchback.
We got to
They'll
get
snap it
some
from
kind
the
of
20
pass
for the
going.
opening play of this drive. To the air on first down. A little screen to the running back. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on
And
first
now
down.
our running back.
The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Running inside. It's Cobb.
But hey, we
And
finally
he is
completed a
stopped
pass, so I
immediately
can't
by the
say
big
too
defensive
much.
lineman. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on third and short from the 29. First carry of the season. And with that effort, they
There we
pick up
go.
a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Here comes Auburn to the line on first and 10. This time he wants to throw. Showing the arm
Oh, that
strength
was
to
a
the
terrible
left.
pass.
Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB.
And I tell you what, these deep shots, they're so hard
They're
to
trying to
defend.
make us
You gotta chase the guy all the way
one-dimensional
down
here.
the field and kind of stay in his hip pocket.
This offense.
It's a fumble.
Oh
He
my
picks up the
gosh.
fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler.
Third down.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Here comes the heat. Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job. There's no gain on the play. Timeout taken by Baylor. It's second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for
All
what's
right,
left in this first half.
we've got to go for it here, I think.
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Takes a shot as
None of our quarterbacks can throw. What is this?
Great place to start for this offense.
We needed points there, and I hate it.
Here's Lagway to pass. Here's the pressure. And the physical play there.
How are we losing
on first down.
to Baylor? Baylor was mid. They were terrible last year. I know.
Motion from the wideout. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. He's going for it all. Trying to find the end zone. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. This offensive scoring
We might be on the
position
road
with a
to
fresh set
3 and
of
9
downs.
here.
He wants to throw it. Into the end zone. Touchdown Bears! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And that's his second touchdown pass of the day, and he has been
Oh, my
as good
goodness.
as advertised. Reese talked about it coming into the game, right? He highlighted him as the playmaker, the guy that can get things done. Already got 2 touchdown passes.
We play like
Really doing a good
this
job of handling
against the
everything
SEC.
defense is throwing at him
We are
and
not
making
going to win a
plays.
single game in conference. Like, this is terrible.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Under fire. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous
There we
play.
go, Washington.
He
Get out
picks
of
up
bounds.
the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler.
Yes, Cherry Bomb. Yes.
Looking to throw on first down. Going for it all.
I'm so done.
Turnover can swing momentum.
I'm so done. We're going to hit the redo button. We're going to hit the redo button. The face says it all. I mean, we should not be losing to Baylor. I mean, let's look at where if we can. Let's see where they were last season. Like, their coach is safe for now. It won't let us see. But I mean, overall, 631 and 605. They are terrible in 44 ties. They are terrible. They've been consistently mid for years. But I mean, you can see last season, you can see what happened. I like how they got the final top 25 from last season. That's pretty cool. This is the top 25 for this season. That is cool. They did not have this, I don't think, in 26. But we're gonna play. Okay, I'm gonna run out of bros. Yeah, I feel that.
Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. No home field advantage in this one, just a great stage for a neutral site showdown. It's the Baylor Bears and the Auburn Tigers. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe down on the sideline, and Holly, a little familiarity in this one.
Thank you, guys. I did check in with the Auburn head coach before the game. He is obviously very excited. He has waited a long time for this opportunity.
All right, let's see what we do in this one.
He was just 18 years old as a player.
We're going to kick it off this time.
He will lead his team out of the tunnel as the head coach. It is a dream come true, and his emotions are very high. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So Baylor's offense will start this game off with the football. Let's take a look at our impact players.
All right, defense, we got to lock in. Let's play better this time around.
The run inside. It's Turner. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Motion from the back.
Already in 5 wide, and they're motioning.
Lagway. Bringing the heat. And he really needed to
Good
hold on to that
incompletion
one, but
there.
it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down.
All right, 3rd down here.
3rd down from the gun, DJ Lagway. Trying to escape and get it himself. He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long. The Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Hand off from the shotgun. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35.
They got it.
And those body
Got
blows
4
really,
yards
really
there.
matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And the Bears are facing 3rd and inches.
3rd and inches. We got to get a stop.
Unloads quickly. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Bears look to keep this
Auburn,
drive
y'all's
running.
defense is supposed to be legit. What are y'all doing here?
Throwing, Lagway. Swings it out to the flat. Oh, he's got some space. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Bears are in the hurry-up.
And that's why, for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Lock in,
Working
defense.
well
Couple more plays.
on 2nd down.
If we give up a field goal here, I'm not upset.
Back to pass. It's Lagway.
It's better than a touchdown.
Got his man. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit
3rd
short
and
of
inches
first down.
again. What are the odds they convert to 3rd and inches?
Efficient. They'll snap it for the 9th time on 3rd and short. Can't get him to the ground.
The odds are apparently 100%.
First down at the 19.
And it's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there. It's now a fresh set of downs.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit.
All
They
right.
get talked about a lot unless it's
We got to get a
but
stop.
They're the big component, man.
Like,
They've
there's
got
no
to get
ifs,
some
ands, or
push, to
buts.
get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Okay, that was a good incompletion there.
Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another
Thank you
play.
for no 3
They're gonna
consecutive
run just
3rd
about
and
their
inches.
entire opening script on the first drive of the game. 12th play coming up on 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Lagway. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. The Bears have it in scoring position on 1st and goal.
Brochacho.
Zings it complete to the right.
Who is even supposed to be on that guy?
Touchdown Bears! They're on the board first here in the season opener.
What an exciting way to start this season. This offense had a plan.
Yes.
They knew who they wanted to be, but you had to come out and execute it, and that was a beautiful first drive, creating some momentum, not only for this offense, but for this squad to start the season.
And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker.
You know, they make fun of kickers for not worrying about contact, but that's about as rough as it gets. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. The Tigers offense
Let's
takes the
see
field
if
for
we
the
can
first
do
time in
better
this
this
game.
time.
And here comes Byron Brown, a portal addition from USF. And they'll be looking to him to keep this offense on track. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cobb. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Brown
2nd down here.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. Gets it out.
Hey, we got a first down there. That's
after picking up 10 on that one.
something I'm not upset about.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Keeps it on the bootleg. Finds his man. It's Nimrod. They drop him at the 47-yard line.
I would hate to have that last name. Nimrod.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really
That is
does
a
give his
terrible
quarterback
name.
a nice option.
Bro,
Runs
I would
really
be
good
changing
routes.
my
He's got
name.
Nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
That's almost as bad as
Tigers trying
Pinhead.
to find their way
Who you
forward
calling
after the big loss on
Pinhead?
the last play. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up
Yes.
front.
Take the watch last name there.
Defense being stout. All right, that's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Really putting together a threat now. They get the
Good
first
drive, saving play there.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback. He knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up the first down. He's scrambling on that play, and there are a lot of guys out there that would slide, that would try to run out of bounds, protect themselves.
There we go, there we go. Get a yard.
What he did, he put his body on the line to go pick up that first.
Yes.
Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. And the stiff arm
broke one tackle and just to get hit by another guy.
Stop him for a short gain.
All right, we gotta get a first down here.
Keeps it himself. No gain on.
I don't feel safe kicking a field goal just yet.
That's a really good stop by the defense, Jesse. They need a few more.
Field goal units not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Oh, my.
He dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work.
All right.
Running inside. It's Turner. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. What will they dial up on 2nd and 8?
We got to lock in.
Way to go.
Bama. Yes.
Flagway wants to throw. Right on the money. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the
We're
first
really
down.
about to go through this
play.
again. 3rd and inches
From the 44,
again.
And we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. They'll try to pick it up on the ground.
What are the odds?
Gets it all
What are the
down
odds
to the
they keep
39-yard
converting
line. It'll be a
3rd
first
and
down.
inches on us?
And the Bears come to the line with a
Apparently
fresh
the
set of
odds
downs.
are ever in their favor, and I don't like it.
They go play action with Lagway. Lets it fly. Got it. And he will score. Touchdown.
Oh, goodness. Cherry bomb,
That's
I'm
exactly how
intrigued.
you draw it up on offense, man. You run the football, you get those bodies committed,
We
Jesse,
are
and you use speed
getting
out
upset.
wide with a little bit of play action.
They
Really
want
nice
to
job of
upset
setting it
us.
up by the play caller. You're right. And those linebackers and safeties, they want to come down and support the run, but a really
Brody
nice
one
throw,
connect,
excellent
yes.
route, and they're able to connect
I'm
for a
telling you.
massive TD.
Take the touchback here.
And he'll
It's not
just
worth
take
it.
a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Brown wants to pass.
All right.
And they can't connect, but the flag flies.
Oh, but they got a pass
pass
interference. They got a pass interference. You can't do
And the
that.
defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty.
All right.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
So now we're going to lock in
Well,
here.
you're making a
We're
positive
gonna get
out of a
serious.
negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
We got a first down. That's all that matters.
They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. The run inside. It's Pop. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost one on that last one.
Shake
It's
that
2nd
play
and
off.
11. Looking to fire. The sure hands. It's Singleton. Nice gain
Good
on
play,
that
good
play,
play.
but a little bit short of the first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He'll try to get to the marker himself.
Bro,
Doesn't
Cephas.
quite make it to the first down marker. He's a
We're going to
yard
get to a
short.
4th and inches, and we're going to go for it here to start the second quarter.
That's the end of the quarter, and it's
We're down
Miller
14 to
holding the
0.
edge. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Just about about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down,
You're having fun. I can tell, Cherry Bomb. I can tell. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that.
Keep this drive alive.
Bro!
Knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line.
Did you see that hit?
First down. From that spot on the field, you had
Goodness
to expect them to go for it, and it
gracious.
worked out.
Why the heck would you?
They knocked our running back into the shadow realm.
Especially.
And I'm surprised he's still in the game after that hit.
100% at this distance. It's a little bit of a longer kick. Let's try to keep this drive alive and try to go get extra.
Bro,
Had to work
our running back got his stuff knocked from the east to the west, back to the east, back to the west, and somehow still got up. It is still in the game.
They are threatening on first down. And the Tigers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16.
And finally, we see a little bit of that, which we talked about coming into this football game. Like, we highlighted him. He's a really good football player. They're going to feature him. He's going to make big plays. Today, the defense is at.
Here's a little room there. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. After that run, picked up the first down, but there is an injured player on the field. You hate to see this, all of the work in the offseason, and injury this early in the year.
All right, first and goal. What do we do? We're going to run it.
First and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. They'll try to get it in with the run.
Potato
chip. He never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
All right, second and
A
goal.
lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
We just need better execution on offense right now. Not able to get it done on first down, and now they give up a sack. If you're the head coach right now, you might want to think about a timeout. Make sure your guys have their minds right.
Unleashes to the end zone. It falls in.
We got to at least get
He was
points
trying
here.
to find his man for 6. So they'll send out the field goal unit. A relatively short field goal try from 26 yards out. Good right down the boulevard. Had to settle for the field goal. The officials have stopped the clock as there is an injury.
So we're down
Tiger on the
14-3.
field. You hate to see this, all of the work in the offseason and injury this early in the year. And he's going to try to return this one.
I did,
Rolling the
Cherry
dice
Bomb.
to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. On the option. Now the toss. They bring him down. The option run to perfection, and it will move the chains.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27.
All right. Best.
Here's Lagway to pass.
Best.
And he'll
I'm
chuck
kidding that
one
comment,
away
Cherry
and
Bomb.
save the down. Nobody was able to get open.
Most accurate version of their message should be like, best real viewers at Revocation Radio. Absolutely. Pinning that comment.
To the
It
air.
is, absolutely.
This time it's
That
complete.
is
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
that is a show
The
title
Baylor's
right
team,
there.
man, it's been interesting to watch them because offensively they make no bones about it.
I'm gonna change the title here.
And what do? To replace their stud from a year ago, they go in the portal. They get DJ Lagway, a guy that can spin it, has had some high.
Cannot
What is
get
that?
away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
Boom. Oops. There we go. Fixed it. All right.
After the sack,
Are they
have
gonna
their
pull a
work cut out
Tua?
for them. Basically, they have to get it to the other side of
On
town.
2nd and 26.
Lagway. Working that left side now. Breaks a tackle, and he might
They're
have
not
room.
even gonna get close. They got
Finds
10
his way
yards,
up
but
just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds. And they got the completion, but still looking at a 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Lagway.
there we go.
Just too much heat that time, and they
That's
knock
our
him down
defense.
at the 31. On 3rd and long, the blitz pretty much puts the offense out of its misery with the sack.
Yeah, and it's so tough for the offensive line when you get in these situations
All
and
right.
you know all these
Let's see if we
fast
can return
athletes
this.
are going to be getting after the quarterback. Who's coming, who's not coming. This is why you try to stay out of 3rd and longs because bad things happen.
Good return, good
Everybody
return.
stays
That's
in their
right.
range well
Yes,
enough,
cherry
and they stop
bomb.
him at the 31-yard line. Brown will throw it. Hauls it in. And good coverage
We'll
by
take
the
3
defense,
yards
just a
there.
short gain. Guys, let's chat a little big picture Auburn. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those
We're going to run that one back. We had an
But it's not
opportunity to get a
impossible.
first
In
down
recent
there.
years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with the USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
More
TCU
first
reached the
downs.
national
We'll take them.
championship game a few years back, and no one expected much of them that season either, so you never know.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
My offensive lineman
The
got in
Tigers
my
with a
way.
long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Oh, it's picked off. Looking for more room. At the 30. 10. Touchdown, Baylor. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
One of the things I love about this linebacker, guys, is the versatility.
Yep.
He's not just good against the run. He not only can rush the passer,
That's
he
going to be a
can cover
backbreaker
as
right
well.
there.
Great job reading the QB's eyes, plucks the football out of the air, and he's not going down. He's not running out of bounds. He's taking this thing all
That's
the
a
way
backbreaker.
back to the house.
And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead. As the officials spot the ball, they've stopped play for an injured Baylor Bear. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Auburn's offense headed out to go on the attack. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you gotta find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there was some matchups
Good
they
play
could take
there.
advantage
Good
of,
play
get some
there.
points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
Breaks into the open. Found enough room to get it into enemy
We're having to use
territory.
Byron
They're
Brown
down
like
at
he's
the
Jalen
43-yard line.
Milroe over here.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put them down and go get first downs, but I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that.
Our receivers' hands are clearly for decoration because they cannot catch.
Set 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Snagged in the middle. It's Nimrod. Maybe a pickup of 2, and they'll stop him right there. And that takes us
So we got to the 2-minute timeout
They
here.
got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long.
3rd down.
Brown wants to
We
pass.
got to get a first.
Pocket breaking down. On the move at the 30.
There we go.
To the 25-yard line, they move the sticks. It's 1st down.
Well, we know the game of college football is always evolving and changing, and one of the biggest reasons why is the quarterback evolution. Dual threat quarterback. You're seeing 2 great examples.
Exactly, Cherry Bomb. Exactly.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
This drive, this offense is really focused on physicality. Been running the football. Look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play. Nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
The Bears call a timeout. That'll be their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down.
All right, 2nd down and 3. We got to get a touchdown
red zone
here.
Opportunity. Keeps it on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout taken by Baylor. It's 2nd. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play.
We got to get touchdowns, not field goals.
They can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Can't make the grab. He was looking for his man right at the goal line. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. And this one is perfect. Are forced to settle for 3.
We can only score field goals, apparently.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the
Pretty
touchdown.
on brand. This is pretty on brand for Auburn, though, I'm telling you.
Line. Play fake Lagway. Got it behind the line. It's Turner. And he got 5 yards on the play. 2nd and 5 coming. And the Bears want to crank the tempo. Throwing Lagway. Keeps looking downfield. Quarterback gets the 1st down. And he slides down
defense.
and gets just enough to move those chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
And this is the frustration in playing man-to-man coverage. All the guys on your defense are chasing their guys.
There we go.
They don't have vision on the quarterback, but he is such a good athlete.
Let him have it drop.
He notices it, he takes off, he chews up yards, and makes a big play.
Let's get a turnover here so we can score.
Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Fakes to grab. And he'll be smacked to the ground.
Great recognition by the defense on that pass play. They knew exactly who the quarterback was going to, and they got there quick.
I know, it is just as bad as last night.
Going to take a shot. And they can't hook up
Good
on
play.
the big play, and that brings up a 4th
Good
down.
stop defense.
The Bears will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Steps into this one and unleashes a booming punt. My
We'll let it be
goodness.
a touchback there.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking downfield on 1st down. They're working
There
down
we
left
go.
side. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a 1st down in the waning seconds of the half. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Wants to throw on 1st down. Going over the top. Intercepted. A 1st half turnover can swing momentum. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Lagway wants to throw. Throws it deep. Makes a deep breath. Turning it on. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24.
Y'all cannot let Baylor score here. They're going to kick a field goal.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe
oh, 100% it's rage bait.
They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And this will be
a Auburn,
41-yarder.
they get this field goal here. We're down 24-6. We need a Cam Newton-like comeback from our quarterback.
Just over the crossbar. And they'll push that lead out.
We need a Cam Newton-like comeback in the Iron Bowl in 2010 to come back in this game.
It's Richardson. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. Let's open things up with North Texas, taking on the number 5 team, the Indiana Hoosiers. And it's the Mean Green, able to pull off the upset by just a score. Going to be fun to see how this changes up the rankings, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Back now over to your game at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. So far today, the most dominant player on the field has been that DB. Pass breakups, shutting down one side of the field. He's been a one-man wrecking crew, and he's played a big part in this halftime lead. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
This game, this first half.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Bears will kick it off to start the second half.
All right. Take the touchback, and we'll start at the 25.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
The comeback starts now.
The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now. And they get enough rush, and it pays off.
Our offensive lineman keeps getting in my way.
So now they're staring at a 2nd and long from their 20. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cobb. He's out past the 35.
There you go, Cobb.
And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Tigers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Brown will throw it. He slings it deep to the left.
There we go.
And he's got it. Oh, what a grab.
No touchdowns yet, but that may change very soon after that long completion by the offense. Really great route, and a nice job of looking that one in. He set his offense up now in the red zone. They're looking to score some
right
points.
to our guy.
Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another first down. The option, the keeper. He's brought down just running
There we go,
hard
good
in
play.
the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short.
Good play
When
there.
I can run the football like that on first down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
You just need more from your offensive line. 2nd and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get it.
Strike up that band, baby. We are back in this game.
Take it in for 6 more points.
We are back in this game.
Cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
We're gonna go for 2 here.
2-point conversion attempt is on the way. He'll set up to throw. He goes
And we got it.
the 2, and we have
We're down by 10 now.
game. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive, and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. Flagway on the play action. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Good play
Sometimes
defense.
a quarterback just needs to turn the ball loose. It was like he tried to guide that one in, and it disrupted the timing.
Yeah, and just like in basketball, when you shoot a shot and you start trying to aim it, you really, really miss. You know, quarterbacks, they got to quickly be able to recognize, do I need to fire it? Do I
Good play,
need to
good
put a little air
play.
underneath it? And it's just a tough
Take
thing for a
those big
quarterback to be able
plays
to do,
here.
but over time, you
Third
see they have
down.
less and less mishaps like that.
Got to get a stop here.
Flagway from the gun on 3rd down. Makes the
Good
catch.
stop.
He gets it out to the 28-yard line. Not enough to pick up the 1st down. And the Bears decide to punt
The
it away.
comeback is on here.
No fair catches here, looking for room. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line.
All right.
Tigers
Let's see what we
sending out
can do
their
here on
offense,
1st
ready to
down.
get this drive started. They cut into the deficit the last time they had it, forced the punt, and now they can really make this a game.
And you're right back in this thing. You're creating some momentum. You got the score. You got the stop. This
Okay.
offense, Jesse, has a chance now to make this an absolute barn burner of a ball game.
Yeah, it's one play at a time, though, right? You're not going to get it all back in one play.
Good
Just
first
go
down.
out, do your job, execute, keep this thing going down the field. And if things go well, like David said, we've got a game.
They'll get the transfer rolling with an early carry. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football.
What
And I
are
think
these
if you're on
throws,
offense,
man?
you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo.
Oh,
and you need
come on.
explosive
That
plays
should have
through
been
the air.
interference.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Keeps it himself. Might have a chance. He puts
There
it
we go.
across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. And the Tigers have this offense rolling. Brown wants to pass. Escapes trouble. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Plenty of work to do
We're
here
down,
on
but
2nd
we're
and
not
long.
out.
Running inside, it's Washington. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short
3rd down.
gain.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not...
The stiff arm
Oh,
gets
he
away.
discarded that
Just what
guy.
they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a 1st at the 32. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure coming. There he goes. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. Nowhere to
There we go.
on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Off the play fake. Finds his man. They'll mark him down.
There
at the
we
2. The
go.
excellent execution
That's
on that
what we
throw and
like
catch.
to see.
It's really easy to be a quarterback in an offense that runs the football and then runs play action. It makes it simple. It makes the reads easy. It sucks the linebackers and safeties up where I can just make plays right behind them.
They'll run it with Bryson Washington. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Pulls it on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And how about the aggressiveness of
Third
this
and goal
defense?
from the 4. We got to
Don't let him get to the
get it in
sideline.
here.
Kept the ball in the middle of the field, went after the quarterback right away like some missiles, and got him on the ground.
Makes the grab. He'll be stopped short. It'll be 4th down, and let's see what the decision is here. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. They'll try to run it with Washington.
And we are right back in this game.
Somehow they fought all the way back, and it's a one-possession game.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy.
We
in
love
college football.
to see
Here
it.
in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a masterclass in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right, in college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
And he knocked that one right down the middle.
There we go.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Nice job by the kickoff
Only
team.
let him get to
Everybody
the
stayed
16.
in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Pulls and fires complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
Snagged out of the air. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
All right, don't let him score here. That's going to be key.
A huge chunk of yardage through
We
the air,
cannot
and
let
now
him
back to the
score.
line.
If they score, we can only let them score a field goal.
Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The run inside. It's Turner. Makes a pass to Marker. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They go play action with Lagway. That's caught. It's Klopfenstein. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there.
All right, we got to get a turnover. That's going to be important here.
Here comes the option. He'll keep it on 2nd down. Got a little grass. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10.
Defense, we got to get a stop.
And that big gainer on the last one has him ready to go from inside the 10. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Trying play action. Got his man out of the backfield.
There we go.
Get him, and they'll lose yardage on that completion. Third and goal is where offensive
Big third down here.
earn their keep.
And it'll start in the 4th. Well, they get it off just in time.
Got his man. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final
Get them
play of
fours
this
in the
third
chat.
period. That's
We're
the
down
end of the
24 to
period.
21.
Baylor is on top. We take a moment to look at the stats of what has been a tight ball game. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to
They're
going to
kick the field goal. They're going to be conservative here.
In the 4th quarter. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world.
So we got to take as much time as we can off the clock.
Got a little breathing room.
Scoring this touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So here comes the Auburn offense.
Because we don't want to score too fast and
able
give
to
them too
hold
much
them to a
time.
field goal on that last drive, and now this offense will try to answer, and they need a touchdown. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Following that first down here as we dive into the college football season, a week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
All right.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Off play action. Got it in the middle. It's Singleton. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Incomplete.
Oh, come on.
Defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And you got to expect.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44.
Gotta get a stop here. Gotta get a turnover of our own here.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
2nd down here.
On 1st down, it's 2nd and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Turner. Got enough for the first.
Don't let him run it to the goal line.
A good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. From the gun. Give on the inside. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the 1st and 2nd quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
Back to the ground with the running back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this.
All right, we got to get a turnover. It's imperative.
The Bears with the 1st and 10. The give out of the gun. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. As
right,
the officials
3rd and 12.
spot the ball, they've stopped play for an injured Baylor Bear. Now facing a 3rd and long.
If we give up a field goal, we're still in
From the
it.
gun on 3rd down, Lagway. Snags it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Baylor!
And both sides of the
We gotta
ball
get
late in the football game coming together.
Cannot let
Defense
them
forces
score
the
here.
turnover. Offense punches it in. 2-possession lead in this 4th quarter.
He's going to be
All right.
stopped short
We
of the
can
goal
still
line.
win it.
The 2-point attempt is no good as they are
We got to
unable
score and
extend
score
the lead.
fast, though.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a 2-possession game. They must get something here. Trying to make magic with his feet. Took care of it himself. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. Line gets set, 1st down. Here's a give to Washington. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
All right, 2nd down here.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Rushes on him. And they got him.
And if your job is
Offensive line's got to block.
To hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks That's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response. Just a sack party.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Got a man, it's Nimrod. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Tigers are marching down the field.
I know, Cherry Bomb, I know.
Running inside, it's Washington. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. He'll pull it down. Open space at the 25. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a 1st down. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Fires to the wideout. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh
there we
set
go.
of downs, and
We got a
it's 1st and
chance.
goal from the 7. And the Tigers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or 2.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Third
If they
goal.
can pay off this 3rd and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those collars start. He's got it. And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1. A 4th quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig.
Oh,
Doesn't do much to
my.
change the looks. Got to score the touchdown on 4th and goal. The decision to go for it does not pan out. The give as they work on that clock. And this run won't give them any more room to operate, but at least they avoided the safety. Didn't get much.
We're not going to come
close
close to winning this one, unfortunately.
He's got it again. He stopped in his tracks, and at least they didn't lose yardage on this one. So the defense trying to maximize their clock management. They used a timeout here, and the 2-minute stoppage is coming. And this defense is going to have its ears pinned back on 3rd and long from the 1. On the move. He was fighting his way toward those sticks.
All right, we
They'll
got
stop
2
him a
minutes to
couple yards
score.
short.
2
The Bears
touchdowns.
will call on their punt team.
This is going to be intense.
Oh, look at this thing. They may need a flight attendant on that one. Now on the return. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. To the air on 1st down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game.
That'll end it.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
You know what? We've played it almost through twice. You know what I'm going to do, Cherry Bomb? I'm just going to force them it. There's no reason we should be losing to Baylor. And I'm going to change that Indiana game. I hate having to do that, but I mean, that's the only way at this point that we're going to win. So I'm going to go ahead. We're going to say Auburn won it. This guy's ready to come visit. Alright. Schedule visit for him. We're gonna sway. Can't schedule a visit for him yet. Wait, what is our playing time? So yeah, we're gonna go through all the recruiting stuff real quick, and then I'm gonna call it a night because I am tired. I know there's... Okay, there's one I know. There's gotta be... There it is. So what would... There's really nothing there. We can pretty much... already hard sell this guy right off rip. Well, offer him. We can get at least one of these guys. Alright, let's look at the top 25 before we call it a night. Everything pretty much the same until we get to the bottom. 23, Florida, Missouri, and TCU. Very cool, very cool. So we'll be back. We'll go ahead and upgrade. Yeah, I'm fixing to go to bed myself, Cherry Bob. We'll be back with the North Dakota State Dynasty tomorrow night. So I appreciate everybody hanging out. It's been a fun stream, even though we technically almost lost that game, but it is what it is. Let's see how good we actually did. What the final score was. 42-23. Oh yeah. So we're gonna call it right there, and we'll see y'all on the next one. Yes, sir.